So hey guys, today's Meet the Client. My client today is phenomenal. He's been an inspiration. He's done some amazing projects, and I think it's only fair that he gets to introduce himself, tell us a bit more about who he is and what he does. So go ahead, my guest today, please introduce yourself.
Good morning all. My name's Billy. I'm the director of Coswood Construction. We're a building and renovations company based in Barnet, North London. We specialise in kind of medium to high-end residential redevelopment, so just remoulding your home to fit in with your dreams and your lifestyle.
Fantastic. So obviously we're in a pandemic. So can you just tell us a bit more? Has it affected the trades at all, or do you find that you're still getting lots of work? Because I know, that's the sector of the market that was allowed to go forward and continue working. So how has it impacted your business?
Yeah, we were allowed to carry on, thankfully, but obviously there is a risk element going in and out of busy builders merchants every day, and because our jobs are in people's homes, and a lot of the time the homes are occupied by families, then obviously a lot of extra precautions being required in terms of hand sanitizers and masks and just defining spaces. So this is our space to work, this is your space to live, and just find the way to juggle around, just so people are not alienated in their homes, to be honest, and they could get on with their lives, and we could get on with our work. We found lots of supply problems, so lots of things coming from around Europe and around the world are out of stock or delayed or doubled in price. But look, we're here to improve people's home lives with the minimum of disruption. So we do our best to carry on and do our best to get the job done on time, on budget.
Fantastic. I think one of the key things in the pandemic is that people are obviously suffering with mental health. They're a bit vulnerable. If you had to give 5 top tips that anyone's looking for a builder, the correct builder, and what would you give them? What would you advise them to look for to make sure they don't get duped in this period, to make sure that they don't get cowboy builders and they get someone like you who can actually do great finishing on their projects?
Yeah, recommendation I think is number one. So if you're lucky enough to know somebody that either recommends us or any builder that they have actually used, really, really important. A lot of people will know someone that knows someone that's used someone, and it just all gets dissolved down the line. So at the end of the day, they might seem like perfectly nice people, but you don't know the standard of the work. If it's a limited company, it's very easy to go online and check the company out. You could look at their accounts. The turnover figures say something about the credibility of a company. I've checked out competitors' estimates for clients in the past and found that the companies are long gone into liquidation. Directors resigned and so on. So, people are effectively illegally issuing estimates on headed paper of companies that no longer exist.
Okay.
Ask to see some work. Our customers very often become very good friends and so grateful for what we do for them that they're very happy for us to send over a prospective client with or without us there. I prefer not to be there, and then they can have a very honest discussion about us and how we work and how happy they are with the work. Length of time someone's been in business again says something. With the years comes the experience, the contacts, the connections and the discounts which we share with clients. So at first sight, something may look like it's slightly over budget, but if you factor the experience, the manpower we've got on hand, the discount potential, then we probably end up very, very competitive. Finally, it's just feeling comfortable with somebody. You can't click with everybody. It's very important when somebody's working in your home that they make you feel like it is still your home.
Yeah.
We get lots of calls where we don't win contracts of distraught customers that ended up in this daily clash with builders in their homes builders have walked off site or the clients have sacked them, and they're in a corner and need somebody to take over, which is very tricky explaining to somebody that it will cost a lot more to undo something before you begin redoing it.
Yeah.
So just obviously do your due diligence and get the right people first time round.
Fantastic. So as a customer of Zoll, and you've used our meal preparation, can you just tell us a bit more about how you found our service, our meal prep that we've delivered to you on a weekly basis? Just give us some insight as to how you felt about our service, please.
It was an absolute lifesaver. Busy, hectic business, hectic home life, coming in exhausted, dirty, trying to juggle that with a personal trainer to lose some weight and get into shape. And basically I was just resorting to junk food, lots of McDonald's, lots of doner kebabs, whatever I could get hot the quickest.
Yeah.
Which was obviously bad for my health, bad for my lifestyle. It made getting through the day incredibly difficult. And then obviously you guys came along. We sat down. I don't have any specific dietary requirements. All I needed to do was conform with a dietary plan of my personal trainer to make sure I was eating good stuff and the correct calories and so on. And obviously you were able to put all that together for me in an interesting way. I'm of Greek heritage, very deep taste in our food.
Yeah.
I like a lot of spice. I lived 15 years in Harrow in the thick of an Asian community, and my taste buds are bordering semi-Asian. And you found that. So, every Wednesday and Sunday, I was getting lunches and dinners delivered fresh, straight in the fridge, and good shelf life. You explained exactly what should be eaten in which order. Obviously take the seafood first, the more perishable things first. It was just easy. It stopped me binging on crisps and chocolates and other bad snacks, and just kept me on track. It felt totally in line with my personal training as well. It done away with washing up, which is fantastic, because you just eat it straight out of the container and then put the container in recycle and job done. But it was just stress-free. Stress-free, tasty, lovely to know that you've had a freshly cooked meal that is good for you, that complies with the way your life should be going today. It was brilliant.
Thank you. Last question, would you recommend us and why?
No. Only joking. Absolutely, I would recommend you. So to anyone, obviously if I hear of anybody that's, needs a gluten-free diet, that kind of thing, obviously immediately you spring to mind. But, so many people in the same boat as me that have just got, busy working lives, busy family lives, and just always complaining that they're putting on weight, that they can't lose weight, that they're binging on rubbish. I witness it on building sites every day. People that have prepared a very lifeless sandwich that ends up being put on a skip at the end of the day.
Yeah. And
then they just eat the crisps and the chocolate bars and the bad stuff in there, or somebody says, I'm going out for fish and chips, does anybody want? And that's it. The sandwich box goes straight back in the bag. And then, the more unhealthy option is on their lap within minutes. So, yeah. And I see it as helping people out.
Absolutely.
So, you point someone in the nutritional and healthy direction, then that's help. I wish someone had done that to me sooner.
Oh, bless. I'm so happy that you've taken the time today, because I know you've got a busy schedule, to sit down with me and just do this mini interview. It's always nice touching base with our favorite clients and just to get to hear how they feel about our service, our products. So thank you so much, Billy, for sitting down with me today and having a chat.
Thank you,
and
thank you for looking after me.
You're most welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.